You're watching Big E Outdoors, educating on the truth of hunters' contributions and conservation for all animals and their survival. The facts behind the hunt, the use of the animals that many don't see, and the true honor of being called a trophy hunter. Big E Outdoors, online, on demand, and on-time hunting television for today's outdoorsmen and women. Watch us here each week on social media with new episodes weekly, special live feeds not seen anywhere else, podcast radio, and our special What's Cooking Wednesdays with Cutco Cutlery. Enjoy our full-length episodes every day on your smartphone, tablets, or your computer, on YouTube, Roku, Google Chrome, Apple TV, Cloud, Amazon Fire, and more. Take Big E TV with you 24/7, everywhere you go. Big E Outdoors is brought to you by Boss Safaris, world-class outdoor adventures, Cutco Cutlery, and by the Wisconsin premier hunting destinations of the Wilderness Reserve, Hogs Back Ranch, and Three Lakes Trophy Ranch.
Well, hey folks, welcome to Big E TV, both sides of the fence. We're right back at you. We're going to jump right into this hunt. If you remember, a couple weeks ago, we had a good friend of ours joining us by the name of Daryl Driver. We're going to be hunting with Daryl again this week, but we're going to actually have a little treat for him. We're going to have his wife, Lisa, who used to be not just a non-hunter, but an anti-hunter before she met Daryl. Well, Brandon, while you guys were out elk hunting, you had seen some pretty good whitetail signs, and you'd seen some smaller whitetails, but you knew where the big ones hung out.
Yeah, once again, we weren't after just a big whitetail, we were after a really big whitetail. Every time I would say, hey, you know what, we need to let that buck go, you know, we're passing up 220, 250 inch whitetails. Daryl was really starting to get a little bit anxious, and you could tell even sometimes, you know, the way he was talking to me and looking at me, you know, you sure we want to pass that one up?
Well, you had talked with him at one of the trade shows that we had been at, the Dixie Deer Classic in North Carolina, and Daryl had told you how much he loved non-typical and all the junk, and you'd walked around with him to some of the other booths, and he was showing you these deer that he liked, so you knew he wanted a big, gnarly-looking whitetail.
Yeah.
Hey, are you ready for some hunting?
Bulletproof, 15 feet tall, countryman of it all.
Three Lakes Trophy Ranch in the north woods of Wisconsin, where superior Canadian genetic whitetail is our obsession. Come get some.
Welcome back to Biggie Outdoors Television. Television like you've never experienced before. Enjoy our full-length episodes every day on your smartphone, tablets, or your computer, on YouTube, Roku, Google Chrome, Apple TV, Cloud, Amazon Fire, and more. Take Biggie TV with you 24/7, everywhere you go.
Experience Africa with the professional hunters of Boss Safaris and share a lifetime experience, whether you're hunting dangerous game, plains game, or just enjoying the beauty of the dark continent on a photo safari. Years of experience make Boss Safaris the #1 destination and outfitter service in South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Mozambique. Share the culture and the life of Africa from the hunt to the table. Hunt with the boss. Be the boss. Book with Boss Safaris. BossSafaris.com. Or contact a Biggie Outdoor rep for more info and assistance in making your dreams a reality with Boss Safaris.
Well, we're back. You guys decided to get out of the ladder stand and come up with a new plan.
Yeah, and I had actually heard some bucks fighting over the ridge, and so we went to take a look and see where we could set up a ground blind. When these bucks came out in the evening to graze on the field, we were going to try and cut them off, and you can tell that we weren't really ready for it. Daryl only had a camouflage short sleeve shirt on. We didn't even have the blind set up. We actually had to make do with what we had around us right here.
You pegged him. I saw him go over the hill. He stood right there for a minute. He stepped off in the woods. I'm hyperventilating, man. He's right over top of this area, and I can't get a good look at him, man. That was like a 22-yard shot. I can't. That deer came in on us. Did you see the way he came up this hill? He got right in front of me, and I was like, I had my bow up, trying to break myself up a little bit, man. And I was looking down the whole time. He walked up about 4 yards. He got behind this tree here and turned his head, and I drawled. Oh, man. We'd been sitting on a stand in the bottom, and these deer were fighting in the bottom. We didn't know which one it was, and we came around this ridge and checked it out. And Lord, we just happened to run up on him and saw him standing over here on this side ridge. Hit me one time, man. It's awesome. Awesome. I can still see a few specks of blood on the leaves, man. Look right there. Look right there, buddy. Look right there. Just look. Golly. Oh, man. Have you, man, look at this deer. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, Brandon. Golly. Oh, man. Look. Have you ever? Just look, man. He's got stuff everywhere. You know, look at this, God. Look at these 2 drops right over his eyes. He's got the third one right here. Look at this, man.
Man, he's gonna score over 340. I guarantee he does. Golly. Brandon, I have never in my entire life even thought about holding this many horns at one time. Man. Brandon, I appreciate this, bud. I appreciate this more than you'll ever know.
Well, folks, Daryl Driver just took probably the biggest whitetail we've ever seen go down out here. In fact, I'm not even going to say probably, I'm going to say the biggest whitetail. Daryl's a little bit shook up at the moment, and this buck's been on the ground for probably a good 20 minutes already. Daryl, go ahead, buddy. Take it away. I know you're itching for it.
I'm speechless right this moment, Brandon. I really am.
We sat in the blind, or in the stand, the ladder stand, all night. We didn't see very many deer. We saw a couple of deer. We heard something fighting down in the hollow, and it happened to be this guy taking on a couple of bucks. And we didn't know it at the time, but we were curious. We decided to go take a look. We ended up stalking around the ridge, got up on the side of the ridge, and Daryl here, Daryl spotted this buck. He said, Brandon, there he is. He knew it as soon as he seen him.
Yep.
We set up on him. Folks, this buck came right to us. It was perfect. You couldn't have planned it any better. 23-yard shot. That's pretty much it. I mean, that sums it right up. Here he is.
It was a good start, wasn't it? It really was.
Well, you can bet we're going to put the tape on him tonight.
Well, I hadn't seen anything ever in my whole life compared to this right here. And I never will have the opportunity to probably do it again.
How you going to mount him?
We're going to do a full body mount with this. A full body mount.
Full body mount, folks, right there. You ever wonder what drives people to do a full body mount whitetail? You're looking at it right there.
And I'd like to thank you again, and Big E Outfitter, and especially your father, Patrick, Big E himself. Y'all are awesome. Y'all did a great job, man. I was here last year. I killed 2 super bucks last year. I thought I'd never top the 2 that I did last year. But this is awesome. I've never seen or even thought about holding a buck like this. And especially to do it the way we did it, with the stalk and the bow and everything. It was just, you couldn't ask for nothing any better.
Who wants bacon? Gum Log Plantation, Abbeville, Georgia. Trophy wild boars, meat hunts, awesome turkey hunting, and excellent Georgia whitetail. See Bland at Gum Log for an all-inclusive hunt with great grilling, a superior Southern Georgia lodge, and down-home good hunting. Gum Log Plantation. Let's go hog wild.
Well, we're right back at you, and we told you that Lisa had something special planned for Daryl. We had a rifle that we keep around for clients to use, and it's always dialed in. And Lisa had been shooting it excellent.
She was confident, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So here's the deal.
Okay.
Is I am going to go hunt some animals tonight.
First night, we have Hillary take her out to a really special food plot that we've got set up. It's a Whitetail Institute food plot, and it's a big one.
the Wilderness Reserve. Experience one of the largest hunt ranches in the country, located in northern Wisconsin. The Wilderness Reserve features almost 6,000 acres of continuous hunting habitat and one of the most amazing challenges for hunting elk and whitetail available. Avoid the deterrent of hunting in high altitude or having to climb mountains while still experiencing what hunting elk is supposed to be like. Top quality guides, amazing meals, and hospitality of one of the finest destinations around for elk. The Wilderness Reserve.
Welcome back to Biggie Outdoors Television. Television like you've never experienced before. Enjoy our full-length episodes every day on your smartphone, tablets, or your computer. On YouTube, Roku, Google Chrome, Apple TV, Cloud, Amazon Fire, and more. Take Big E TV with you 24/7 everywhere you go.
Anybody can hunt a whitetail in the back 40. It takes a real hunter to conquer the Yukon and bring home the Yukon moose, sheep, rams, and world-class brown bear. When you're ready to step up, contact World Class Outdoor Adventures. There is no equal. The biggest brown bear and Yukon moose available anywhere, and the very best and most experienced guides in the world. World Class Outdoor Adventures. The ultimate rush. WCOadventures.com.
All right, so welcome back. The next night, Brandon decides that he's taking Lisa out because there were a lot of instances here where she should have pulled the trigger.
And really, I don't know that I've ever seen anybody with as good of patience as Lisa had.
Okay, so it's a walk-in. It's better to wait, right?
Yeah, you don't want to shoot them while they're moving.
Okay, but I will be right above their shoulder.
You walked her through a shot on almost every deer that came out in the field as to how she would take that deer.
Yeah.
And she had so much dry fire practice on all these deer.
When the moment came, I almost didn't have to say anything,
No.
really.
In fact, right there.
See if I was a better shot, I could get it.
Well, I wouldn't say better shot, but I'd say if you were more experienced, I would say go ahead. But right now, that buck
I'm just gonna practice.
he's not afraid at all of anything. Is it fuzzy right now?
Yeah,
There's sun in it.
it's like clouded out first.
That one is still laying down.
And the other one I don't see.
Yeah, the other one is laying now. Or not laying, he's standing up to the left of him a little ways yet. Through all that brush, it's a little more of an uncomfortable shot.
But I mean, I have it right there.
That's alright. It'll work out.
I know.
It's better to be patient like we are. Yeah. They get to.
Okay, is that a good one?
Yep.
Alright, and I put my hand right here on the trigger, right?
Yep. And you just slowly squeeze, but you wait for him to stop. Yeah.
Okay, stop. Damn it.
Bet.
Okay, is that good?
Yep.
Right there.
Yep. Perfect. Lisa? You dropped
Did I
it.
do it? Yes!
That was perfect.
That was freaking cool.
That is awesome.
She just totally folded that thing up in one shot.
Of course, Lisa being as patient as she had been all week, as good of a shot as she was during target practice, why wouldn't she drop this buck in his tracks?
That is awesome.
I am even more sexier to my husband than I was before.
I'll second that. I don't think you needed a deer to do that.
I dropped it. I dropped it. Did I not drop it?
Congratulations. Oh, golly. I can't. This is a deer right here. Man.
What do you think?
See, this is an awesome buck. You do not realize what you have here. Man.
I did it first. It dropped. Did it not? It dropped.
Right in the shoulder.
Daryl, she folded him up. He didn't even think about stepping.
Sweetie, I don't think you realize being the first hunter what you have, harvested. I really don't. I don't think you have a clue. This buck right here, I would love to take any day of the week.
So you guys have had an awesome week up here. Why don't you guys go ahead and tell us a little bit about your hunts and what did you think of them?
I thought they were awesome. I really did. I probably had one of the best elk hunts I've ever had. I think we haven't officially scored him yet, but I think he's going to be like 450, maybe 460 bull elk. And I also shot, from what I understand, the biggest whitetail deer ever harvested at Big E Outfitters.
Yes, sir. Yes.
They think he's going to be well over 320, 30 maybe. And it's been an awesome time. Everything's been great. Y'all done a wonderful job. And I'd like to thank Patrick for taking the wife out to let her shoot a little bit. And
sneaking around shooting.
This is awesome. It really is. It's really awesome.
And this is where you wanted to spend your birthday.
Yes.
Actual birthday. And so we spent it with our family at Big E.
Thank you.
And Hillary, Brandon, and Patrick have been wonderful to us. And being the girly girl bling bling made me feel like I could do this. And yes, I am now officially the bling bling hunter.
Congratulations.
It's my first time. It's awesome.
Well, that pretty much wraps it up for Big E TV today. And folks, if you're looking to book a hunt, you want to take somebody special hunting, whether it's on a ranch or open range, we do them both. We can take you out west. We can take you up in the mountains. We can take you down to Florida hunting gators. We can take you overseas to New Zealand. We got a great place over there hunting red stag. We can take you over to Africa if that's where you'd like to go. Pretty much anywhere you want to go in this world, we've got a place that we're partnered up with. We have over 20 locations worldwide, and we'd be happy to take you hunting. All of our experiences are guaranteed satisfaction. You'll be happy to hunt with Big E Outfitters. We use only top-notch destinations. We look forward to hearing from you and look forward to seeing you again next week. Thanks again.
So happy birthday.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Are you serious?
For real, for real. Oh, you have to edit that out. Serious. I did good for the first time.
So you've been running my wife all around the bushes?
Oh yeah, we've been out in the woods driving around looking at animals. We went past the rock. We didn't stop though. Well, folks, thanks for watching.
Dropped it. I dropped it. Did I not drop it?
You ain't gonna hit me in that. Take him around tonight, that's for sure.